three pieces of advice for you, King. Be yourself. Be authentic. That's the first piece of advice. I'm just saying it a different way. You need to stay yourself. Um, you don't need to, do anything to prove anything to anyone else. You need to go with your feelings. Be tapped into yourself. That's very important. My second piece of advice is to give. You spent a lot of time, you know, holding on to things, you know, but you don't realize that you have so much to give. Even if you, even if it's just a little, you need to give. You need to follow what you're telling your sister in the car earlier. How you're looking back at those Michael Jackson lyrics in Man of the Mirror. He was talking about, I can't keep looking away from these hungry children in the street or something. You need to, you can't look away. You need to be doing what you can in those situations. You know, you need to think about that verse in Luke. I think it's Luke 14:13 through 14. Um, you know, I was hungry and you didn't feed me. I was thirsty and you didn't give me a drink. You know, think about your gift in heaven. You can't ignore the poor. You can't do that. So, my last piece of advice is be grateful. You've got so much to give, and you should be grateful for that. Even if it's just a little bit to give, be grateful for yourself. Be grateful for everything you have. You got everything you need right now. You have enough. You always have enough. It's always good to remember that you have enough. You don't need to keep going after things that you don't need, and when you don't get those things, you know, it's okay. Rejection is okay. You know, sometimes things don't work out. Some things aren't meant to be. Just remember that you always have enough. And I just hope that you always remember this throughout your life. Those are my three pieces of advice to you. Um, Definitely keep meditating because that'll help you be mindful and grateful as well.